The chief executive unveiled a raft of incentives to attract top-notch talent to Hong Kong. These include stamp duty rebates for recruits who become permanent residents. Chloe Feng reports.
Hong Kong's workforce was reduced by 140,000 in the past 2 years.
推出高端人才通行證計劃。
To offset the loss, Zhang Li has vowed to travel the world for expertise as he launched the Top Talent Pass scheme, which has no quota limit. To qualify for a 2-year work visa, a person must be earning at least $2.5 million a year, or is a graduate of one of the world's top 100 universities with at least 3 years working experience. The current general employment policy will be relaxed. Employers will not need to prove that they have problems hiring locals before they can look abroad for talent position in the certain professions with a manpower shortage, or if the position pays $2 million or more a year. The current annual quota of 4,000 a year under the Quality Migrant Admission Scheme will be suspended for 2 years, while non-local graduates can stay and work in the city for 2 years instead of 1. Imported talent who buy a flat will have their extra stamp duty refunded when they become permanent residents after 7 years. They will be paying stamp duty of 15%, the same as first-time local home buyers. The Financial Secretary will head the Office for Attracting Strategic Enterprises to lure mainland and overseas strategic firms involved in areas such as life and health technology and artificial intelligence. It will offer a one-stop service including visa applications and arrangements for children's education. A talents service unit led by the chief secretary will formulate strategies to recruit talent with help from Hong Kong's trade offices around the world. The government is also allocating $30 billion to establish a co-investment fund to attract companies to set up operations in Hong Kong. The government hopes the measures will attract 35,000 skilled people to Hong Kong each year. Chloe Feng, HKIBC.
So Chloe, I know you're holding a visa for non-local graduates. Can you tell me the sentiments among non-local students regarding the new measures?
Sure, thank you, Cheryl. Actually, just this afternoon, I spoke with some students and graduates from the mainland and also from the overseas. Many of them welcomed the government's move to extend the so-called IANG visa, or the immigration arrangements for non-local graduates visa, because it gives them more time to explore their career possibilities in the city of Hong Kong. That being said, almost half of them whom I spoke with also believe the extension will not be a game changer, simply because of the high rent here and the high living expenses here. And many said they would expect to find a job within the 1-year timeline, so the previous duration is already sufficient. I think as non-locals, they told me that they care more about other factors, such as the time needed to obtain the permanent residency, which is currently quite long at 7 years. And they told me that if this can be shortened, it will be a more attractive factor than a visa extension.
Thank you, Chloe.